Ochanya is gone, we are doing hashtag justice. We are doing hashtag, will it bring her back? Abuse doesn't come from far. It's always very close home. Sometimes the father and the mother will remain there, because when the sister was giving her story, she was saying when she left, the neighbors now started saying, oh, we didn't know they had people like this. You neighbors, who knew this was happening? What did you do?
The fact is that this is actually happening every blessed day without parents knowing. It is not about the female gender alone. We have a lot of ladies with high libido that are abusing men. 8 out of 10% of every boy you see today must have been molested by a female adult.
If you can, as a parent, please give birth to children that you know that you can take care of. Not giving birth to 11 children. Just spread them everywhere.
The truth, if you were to tell parents about something, what is one thing you would tell to parents about sexual abuse today? How can you expect us to be happy singing Twinkle Bell, twinkling all the way, when that thing in between your legs led a child to an early grave? Must we lose many Ochanyas in the society before we speak up? Amazing viewers, I am not happy at all, even if you are. And anytime you see me seated here, expect nothing short of uprooting many issues, because I sit here when you are sad, and I also sit here while you are happy. One thing I owe you in this life is to ensure that nothing bothers you. You deserve happiness. You deserve comfort. And it's so sad that over the week, the worst that has happened in the past 10 years, I mean, it has never been this bad, just hits Akwa, Abasi, Ibom State across Nigeria. It is trending. Justice, the hashtag, justice for Ochanya. Many things are happening under one roof. But it seems silence has taken over justice. And here is the cry, the clamor for the end of sexual abuse. What do you think? What's your take? My name is Ekemini Ekwere, your evergreening podcast host. Don't expect me to smile today, but I will just manage to smile. Join us as we start the conversation. In the talk show room. I'm quite happy to have with me, because I needed to have is a conversation about women. So let me have women on set. I have here in the talk show room a girl child advocate, a victim of sexual abuse and assault. And I also have here with me one woman that has dedicated 95% of her life to advocating for safety, peace, and justice in Nigeria. And that is a barrister Imo Udo is here in the building. Barrister, it's good to have you.
Good. Should I say good morning or good afternoon?
At any time it meets them.
Okay, so good morning or good afternoon. It's good to be here.
It's so good that we are slaying the same color, so it's I believe.
So when the spirit, it's not like we agreed to do this.
And we are wearing glasses together.
Yeah, you're the only person not wearing glasses.
I don't like wearing
but there's still blue in yours.
Yes.
And everybody has blue. So
such an amazing time. So yes, Patience Asukwa is here in our midst.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
One thing you notice about us, she smiles so well.
Thank you.
Okay, and we have, anytime I see this lady, I'm always so hopeful that indeed the girl child should always dream, never stop dreaming. A girl child advocate, Faith Peter.
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Faith Peters, and I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Chai, they don't face me. They don't face me fine, no. They are finer than me. Okay, amazing guest. Yes, you are actually thinking how we cooking here this particular art. Anyhow this meets you, this is a conversation, a talk and advocacy for the justice, one justice that will stand a test of time for the little girl, Ochanya, the poor girl that died. And so we are answering this question behind Ochanya's story, how sexual abuse destroys life silently. Have you been a victim? Are you the one using that shameless thing in between your legs to continue this molestation? Join us in the conversation. We are not here to judge. We are not here to do more than listening, because yes, indeed, we'll bring out a solution. So I would start with this. Ms. Faith, there's one thing that we need to understand about our society today. The society, somehow, it seems we are very gender-centric. in Nigeria. So once something comes about men, we will have different opinions from women. And once something comes about women, we have, in fact, general opinion. Everyone wants to chook mouth for waiting concern women. So I would ask you, is our society safe for young girls?
I would say our society is as safe as we make it.
Oh,
Right, it's as safe as we make it. When we talk about society, people want to look at village head, president, the law, something. You yourself, Unko, are you a safe space
for the society.
for people generally? Now, this case of Ochanya and everything, I've watched many videos. People can talk. People are talking. People are saying many, many things, right? And I paused and I said that, okay, imagine if your sister gives you a child or maybe a son or something to stay, and then you find out that your husband touched your sister's child. What will you do?
Yeah.
That's when everybody will now say, shh, I want to protect my marriage. We only have voice when it's not affecting us. And again, I was telling you the other day that I also experienced this thing 3 times. Right? And I saw the people that saying, speak out, girls, boys, it's okay to cry. Boys, speak out. And I saw them tell me, shut up, don't say anything. And I'm like, but I thought they still should speak out. They say, no, it's not good to say. But they are still the ones now saying, Ochanya, why did she not speak out early? She have died, she would have. So we should look at ourselves. Leave the law first. Leave society. You yourself, are you a safe space for people? So that's what I would say.
Okay, about Ochanya, if this is actually meeting you and you've been off the news, Ochanya, the young girl that died on the 17th of October, God rest her soul, 2018. And when the girl was 5, she was molested. She actually faced physical vagina fistula. I think that is one terrible illness, opening the bladder and vagina, causing an uncontrollable leakage of urine. And that is what the girl suffered while dying. She was molested from 5 and till 7, the girl had the illness and eventually died at the age of 13 by the one she went to live with. Quite sad. It's a news that there's no one that will listen to the girl. In fact, what really broke me was when I saw the girl's video. And I was like, how then is life? What more is life? So I am actually forced at this point to move to a victim that would love to share our story. You see, once we want to target a problem, I believe we go to the scratch, we scratch it from the bottom. So I would ask you how Ochanya explained this at the age of 5. But to you, how did it happen?
Okay, when it happened to me, I was 6.5 years. So I grew up in Lagos. I don't know if anybody know Lagos, like Oshodi to be precisely. Everywhere is just scattered, everywhere is just anywhere. And the compound I stayed was nothing to write about. So I stayed in just a room. We stayed in just a room, me, my family, and my senior brother. I just 4 in the family. So a particular person packed inside the compound. They are Akwa Ibomite because us were Akwa Ibomite. Yes. The thing is that Lagos, if you find any of your Akwa Ibomite people, you guys will just try to rapport and all that. So we created this bond for some months. So one Saturday, I was in the house. My mom and dad went out. So they went to their workplace. So I was in the house alone. I think my brother went to play or something. So I was alone in the room. So he came inside and he was looking for something. I was like, brother, what are you looking for? So he said, he did not say anything, not reply me. Then he brought out his phone and gave it to me. He played a video before giving me the phone. So he gave me the phone and there was a man and woman having sex. So I was not like, brother, what is this for? He said, take it and wash it with a very strong and hard voice. Hey, God. I was not like, I was so scared because I don't know anything. I was just very scared. I just had to take it and wash it before he just forced me, held my mouth. I don't know if it was with a sharp object and it was like, if you scream, I will harm you and all those kind of stuff. I had to just compose myself and just then he take advantage of me. Not once, not twice. He left the room. Before he left the room that particular day, he said that if I should open up to anybody that is going to come from me. And I was very small. I could not
What did he even
voice.
know by that time? Oh God.
I could not even voice out. And I'm kind of person that my mom did not teach me all this sex education about, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
Always busy, in and out, in and out, in and out. So, not once, not twice. You always come inside and do whatever you want to do. Till his junior brother noticed, and him too did the same thing.
Like the two.
So I've been dealing with two people. It keeps occurring over and over and over again till my landlord is kind of crazy person. Like everybody, every time he's always fighting with everybody in the compound. So they got fed up and they left the compound. Just like when they were leaving the compound, just like a burden, just like I was just so happy. I don't know. I was very happy. But during those times, they were coming after me all the time. Anytime my mom wants to bat me, she'll be like, anytime she wants to watch my private parts, there's this kind of,
the pains.
this, and I'm going to just, yes. So she was not like, what happened? I'll say nothing. I'll just be saying nothing. So when they packed, few months later, I came with this kind of itching that came. So me as a small girl, I will scratch and scratch. Say I injured myself. They took me to hospital. So the nurse was like trying to ask me some questions. I'll be like, nothing, I don't know. I'm just scratching. Yet I did not open up because there was nobody to even talk to. My mom was not
available.
She was not. I don't even know how to explain it. She was not even there. Like, I'll be like, if I should tell you someone, will she judge me or all this kind of stuff? So I just kept it to myself. So I got treated. I was seeing I faced hell. I would just open my leg. I would say, Mommy, fan it, because the pain was too much. I could not bear it. Like I lose weight. I had to even stop school because of the way I was looking. Like I was looking malnourished. I was looking drained. I was just down at that moment. Before some months passed, I got healed and.
Okay, it's quite sad. It's just so sad that in a roof, many things that happen. Or this one don't pass me because yes, you never can tell until it gets to you. And I feel that at this point, it is beyond just sitting in the podcast. It's an awareness. It is a call to parents. I think there is a need to wake up. It's not about providing for a child. It is the least thing you can do. In fact, I do tell you that if you are a father, if you are a mom listening to this, the least you can do to your child is provision. There is more. Providing is not enough. There is more, and we'll get there. But just before we go there, you see, Nigeria, I have actually searched. In fact, when this issue happened, I had to. I read political science education, but then I needed to move back to the Constitution because I have one. So I have been done it starts from chapter 1 to see how it is detailed explicitly about rape in the Constitution. I don't know if it's my brain or something, but I wasn't able to find one place.
You're not supposed to find it. You're supposed to get a lawyer.
So that's why I had to reach out to you. I said, Mommy, please
get a lawyer.
Come on set. Come and talk about this thing. So yes, I've seen many. When I listened to Ruben Abati of Arise, I saw the provisions he made. Is it at 256 of the Constitution? He talked about the Evidence Act as well, and all these things boils down to the question: where is it detailed where was the provision of the law about rape? Because I want to know, and I believe many Nigerians, how they really want to know. Is it that the law is silent about rape, or is it that we don't just know? So please educate us. What is the law saying about cases like this?
Where do I start from? Okay, let me say that we have laws governing basically every area of our daily living. And in this particular case now, we're talking of sexual violence. And there is a law known as the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act. In Akwa Ibom State, it's a law that was made in 2020. I actually came with it because I knew it was going to come to this.
Okay.
So the law lists out different behaviors, attitudes that it criminalizes. Now, for instance, rape is Section 1. It defines what rape is. Can I be permitted
yes,
to read?
please.
So it says a person commits the offense of rape if he or she, now it doesn't limit it to a particular sex, intentionally penetrates the vagina, the anus, or mouth, or end of another person with any other part of his or her body or anything else. Now, we've had cases where maybe using other things too. So the law is all-encompassing. It doesn't restrict it to one gender. It doesn't restrict it to one part of the body, or it doesn't restrict it to a particular object. 1B says, the other person does not consent to the penetration, or the consent is obtained by force or means of threat. As a definition of rape. So the law, the Violence Against Persons law of Akwa Ibom State, now because let me particularize it to Akwa Ibom State, makes provision for that. But in Nigeria, it is the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act. There is a law for it. You had said earlier that, I want to pick up from something you said. Yes. You had said that people say speak up, and now when you speak up, you're left alone. Without seeming like I'm advertising or saying the government is good, in Akwa Ibom State in particular, there's a department, there's a committee known as the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Committee. Okay. Now, there's also a department in the Ministry of Justice known as the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Department. Now, that is all they do, sexual and gender-based violence. That's all they deal with. Now, as if that's not enough, I am a lawyer. There's a particular committee of female lawyers called FIDA, whose job and duty is the protection and preservation of the rights of women and children. So these people do a pro bono. They don't take like the regular lawyer would do that. He gets money to represent you. These lawyers do it for free. This department in the Ministry of Justice, of course it's in the Ministry of Justice, so it's lawyers who are there. They do this for free. The government pays them to represent victims for free. We have a shelter in FIDA. I am a member of FIDA. We have a shelter in FIDA. Even the state government has shelters to house victims of different gender abuses. So there's a lot, sometimes we really don't know. We really don't know. And I feel that's why we need to speak up more. We need to talk more. Government has made provision for these things, but these things will still happen. It will happen. Irrespective of all government has done, there's the law, there's the department, there's the female lawyers, all of these, it will happen. So how do we prevent it? What do we do? I feel it is on me and you. You said something about, you said if your sister's child were with you and this happened, what will you do? We hear in Ochanya's case that neighbors, I had to watch TVC's interview of the sister this morning to have a background story. And when the sister was giving her story, she was saying when she left, the neighbors now started saying, oh, we didn't know they had people like this. You neighbors who knew this was happening, what did you do? I hear before, decades ago, that if your neighbor's child did something, you will call and you will call reprimand. Now everybody is on your
own, mind your business.
Oh, because you don't want this person's parent to do this to you, and so it doesn't concern you. Forgetting that the child will relate with your own child. We're in a society. You're not an island. You're not on your own.
Yes.
We have to relate with each other. And so because you feel this is not mine, and so I shouldn't do anything about it, forgetting that this one that you have not done anything about would relate with yours that you are doing something about. We grew up in the same society. You said the society is safe. Is it even safe for you, an adult? Not to talk of being safe for a child. So I think it behoves on us as individuals, as persons, like you rightly said, in your space, in your community, in your area of influence, where you are, what are you doing? Are you telling me that what happened, that a neighbor might not have suspected? I'm sure somebody must have watched, must have seen, but let me not
After
talk.
all, before they will come for me.
Before they will come for me.
It's not a
and you will
mantra
keep
now.
quiet. Ochanya is gone. We are doing hashtag justice. We are doing hashtag, will it bring her back? If she was still alive, will it wipe off the memory
The
that
trauma.
for years, the persons who should be the guardians, the one who should protect you, are the ones perpetuating this? It's on me. It's on you. It's on all of us. Safety, like you rightly said, it's on all of us. It's not government. Beyond the government, who makes up the government?
Is it not the people?
Who makes up the government? It's sad that these things keep happening. These things keep happening. It's really sad. But the laws
Yeah.
are fully provided for these situations.
Okay, ma. You see, one thing, it's so good that, this is the first time I've seen a woman that is very, very rational in a topic that is emotionally sensitive like this. Because first, I've seen that it is not about the gender involved. She has actually posed the fact that this is not happening only to females. Yes. We have males. So, and this will actually, I needed to reserve my comments, but then I need to bring out the comments here because
I'm sorry. You said something and I remembered something.
Yes. so I'm going there.
Okay.
You see, 8 out of 10% of every young boy you see today must have been molested by a female adult.
Yes.
So this is now a call for us in the society to know that many men you see today were molested.
Yes.
The boys you've seen that have turned to men.
Who are now molesting.
Have you now asked yourself, why do we have a lot of domestic violence? Why do you have most cases of abuse in marriage orchestrated by men? Why? Because sometimes it feels from a submerged years of pain and hunger for revenge. And see, I actually recall when I was molested at the age of 6 by someone that is a relative. If I step aunt in that case. And so this happened continuously till I get to 13. Ochanya happened to me now. So this happened. I was just feeling maybe it's just normal. Like I didn't understand his abuse. I was just like, she's maybe taking advantage of me. Like I told you earlier, I just thought probably he's taking advantage of me. Very tiny. He was just trying to use me and catch cruise small. Till I got to secondary school and till I even realized that indeed this was not just an act of overpowering me as a woman, in that at that time she was far more. She was 27 as at that time. And imagine me 6, 27, the age bracket. And now how do you expect, and we have many men out there, Jack African, I respect you so much. When the guy told me, you are saying 6, should I talk about my own? I was 3. So you just played with the vagina. Anything you want to do with the vagina, it is there free of charge. You understand? You are not paying that one. It's very free.
3 is a child.
So me see how someone continuously grew up with that kind of exposure consistently. Mine, anytime they want me, I was used, unused, reused, outused. I was a commodity. Anyhow they want to use me. So you see how you be exposed to such kind of stuff and growing up with that, trauma, growing up with that, one thing I want us to realize that it has effect on the mind more than the body.
Yeah.
So it affects the way you even relate and the way you even see ladies. So you don't even relate with someone that is in your age brackets because your mind is not even wired that way. Secondly, you have that hunger of taking advantage. Like for you, it's one pain, it shows the weakness in you and you want to pay back. Yes. So that's why most times we need to pay attention more to the boys. Because these are people, if we play down on that, these are the same people that will turn into perpetrators in the society tomorrow. And these are people that will actually feel this persistent level of abuse in marriages. And the fact is that this is actually happening every blessed day without parents knowing.
Till
today, I think if my sister gets to watch this will be the first time she's hearing this.
Same here.
I'm serious about that because I
don't have to
feel
blow
this
your
is the first time I'm getting to share this to the world. And it will actually be so sad that in my generation they have someone like me and this continues with the boy child. It will be so shameful, and I feel God in heaven will hold me accountable. Because if this happened to you, bring an awareness out there that yes, it is not about the female gender alone. We have a lot of ladies with high libido that are abusing men and boys. We need to be very real with this. It's not about the book of the go God. Please leave being religious, leave being sentimental out of this. It is something that is happening in our homes, and it's not far from our eyes. Imagine someone being used. You are even talking about how about the one I saw. I listened to a young as I speak now. If I want to read chats, I was messaged by a friend of mine. Came in. We need to talk about child abuse. So what is wrong? A child at the age of 66 currently. She was molested. In fact, it's still happening. And the worst of it all is that the mother is away and she doesn't
Please,
want to speak up.
I have said there is a department in government. It's in the Ministry of Justice. It's domiciled in the Ministry of Justice. It is a department. Lawyers are employed to represent these persons. That is what they are employed to do. So until you report, you can't get help.
Yeah.
Until you speak up, you can't get help. Now, beyond even these females, there's a unit in that committee, the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Committee, where it's called the male advocates. They are men. Because we've come to realize, like you said, these guys, these boys have, we seem to have left them behind in this conversation.
We are in a different WhatsApp
And so
group.
these people now have come up to say, no, boys too matter. They need to be talked to. They need to learn these things. They need to be told this. So there's a unit called the Male Advocates Unit in that committee. But until we speak up, there's no help. And what help are we even offering?
To start with.
Because you have all of these experiences. Do we do psychological counseling? Therapy for these persons? So it's not just enough to say help. What's the extent to which this help is given? In this department, all these parts are taken care of. So speak up. Until people speak up, help cannot come. But again, I like to go back to your experience. I would say a lot has to do with us as parents. I don't know how we're going to get to a society where your children can communicate with you
freely.
How we can get to a situation, a point in time where your children are not afraid to tell you. How our parenting, I think we need to be more intentional about parenting. We need to allow children know that they are children. They are not responsible for what happens to them. Whatever happens to them, be it good or bad, it's not because they've been good or they've been bad. Because sometimes the children feel, oh, maybe because I've been bad, that is why these bad things are happening. And so they don't want to feel like a burden. And so they, in trying to shield mommy, in trying to not make mommy feel bad, they keep these things to themselves. So I think we need to be more intentional as parents. The Ochanya story, all from the sister's account. She said that the mother used to visit frequently.
5 days.
Used to visit when she was in this auntie's place frequently. And I don't know. I just feel like parents, we need to be more intentional about parenting.
Okay, but before I just come to you, see, Faith, this conversation, it's sometimes I sit down and I weep deep within me, because I feel that beyond just advocacy, there is much more. There's much more to this. Yes, is a threat. She also threatened me as well, okay? Dare you. In fact, dare you not. Keep daring you. Any day you speak up, and that word, any day you speak up. Because you receive that kind of threat every place, and your mind is just wired that, oh, you're next. And you put a lot of things into consideration. The family, to start with. Because the Ochanya's incident, this is a really, in fact, according to that, I think the mom's
Sister.
Okay. So you put when you look at, if you were matured, okay, getting to maybe 18 years old, at least you just understand, you're not thinking somehow as a child, you've now gotten to the stage of, adolescence. That small knots there, your head small. So you were like, look at the family. In my own case, who will even believe me, to start with? That's one. Secondly, how will this make sense to people?
Yeah.
Your auntie, how? Does it make sense? So now, Faith, I will move to you. Why is it that we have victims who do not speak up? So is it that it's a continuous way of actually submerging the fact of speaking up? Or why is it that victims don't speak up? Why?
It's fear. And fear, because again, maybe they don't feel safe, right? Okay, for instance, let me use myself as an example. When I was, even it was teenager, maybe I think 18 or something, that I was a few years ago, and then this one was like molestation and everything, and then I was afraid, first of all, because of this person. Even though the person apologized to me, don't tell your mommy, don't tell this and everything, I was still like afraid. And these people around do not really give me, there's a way you just feel safe around some people. The fact that, like what Barrister said, the fact that you are a parent does not mean that your children will feel safe with you, right? And I could not go and tell mommy this thing because I was afraid.
You go receive slap face first.
First of all, say, I want to spoil that uncle's this thing. How can he do that?
And the uncle looks so holistic.
Yes, very
so
holy.
Innocent.
So number one, fear. Fear is one of the reasons why some people don't speak up, and then they don't feel safe. So if I say this thing, what will happen? If I say this thing, this uncle will come and catch me. And then my mother will not look at me and say, bad child, you are saying that against your uncle. Bad child. When I grew up, growing up, what we used to hear is, if that elders don't lie.
Elders, yes, that one I heard it very well.
Elders don't lie. So, mommy, look at this uncle beats me. He did not beat you. It did not say me, I did not touch her. Say, no, mommy, say, shh. Elders don't lie. You don't say that. That's disrespectful. Shh. So me that I've seen that, and then something happened, I should come and tell you.
And so that what will happen?
Because the uncle has said, if you tell anybody, I'll not go and tell you, not tell me shh, and you not go and meet the uncle. The uncle say no. Then the uncle now that say, if you tell, I will beat you. He will not beat me. I don't know, I'll just be left like that. And then another reason why people don't speak up is because of what she said. They are not even aware that they can get help.
Help, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing of that.
For real?
Honestly. This is the first time I am hearing of that.
My first time too.
For real?
To shock you.
And I'm hearing the for free part. For free. That lawyers
with all of the advocacy we do.
They reach my side.
Awareness.
We go advocate reach my own.
We even go as far as doing a simplified copy of the VAP. A simplified copy of the VAP.
How do we get this?
This was done by this is in EBBO, Anang Ekat.
Can we get this in schools?
Yes, we do advocacy in schools. I'm shocked.
Honestly,
you need to pick people like us into this movement. We are not. I say we are. Streets no clay. Clay streets for high. Mama, people are not aware.
Because I'm not aware that
there's a protection. The government.
Now that is why we are now here to create the awareness that you don't have to be afraid or feel that you are not safe, because the government have provided something to protect you and to also work on your mindsets. The things you've picked up from the experience and all. So that's the theory. People don't speak up because of fear. They don't feel safe, and they are not aware that there is already provision for them.
Okay, so just to get to Barrister back, in what way? Because yes, when we are calling about awareness, another thing is I feel that somehow we are very far from our parents. We are just like two. we are
Intentional parenting. You know?
Yes, we are. I'm serious. So just like two parallel lines that cannot meet. You
Well, maybe
understand?
not
Let me say,
this
sorry, let me
generation.
say
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Like when she was sharing her story, she said her mother was beating her. And every time the mother would go there, she would be like, say nothing. Nothing how?
No, she know the.
And you as a mother did not say, you beat Monday. The child is saying, Tuesday, Wednesday. You don't even get to Wednesday. You say, oh yeah, let's be going to the hospital.
You got the part when the mom was not always available.
Okay. My
Wanted
mom
to be
too.
sure if you
Even
got
my
that
mom
part.
tries because I was raised by a single mother. My dad died when I was 3 months old, baby. So my mother, I could understand her, even as a child, that she has to work because we are plenty. She has to work to send us to school. She wants to give us the best life, struggling. So I would not even blame her for not being available. But if you can as a parent, please give birth to children that you know that you can take care of. Not giving birth to 11 children. You are not sharing them. Sister, take. Brother, take. Auntie, take. Just spread them everywhere.
And
Give birth to the ones.
Now communion. Now
like
you're sharing.
The whites. Does they one
Two.
or two? 1 or 2 is okay because they can just move, carry them, and just.
I'm back.
I feel that in Africa, gone are the days where you want to bring burden to the. I'm serious about this because many children are scattered in the streets.
Scattered.
The harder time when I was moving to Nwaniba, I saw group of children back from school in my work. Was like they want to enter, and this is the teacher taking the children back home as at 4:00.
Wow.
I was like, it doesn't make sense.
We spoke about that before we came in here.
So I was like, this makes sense, right? And I asked, the driver would jokingly, ma, now you get all these children. They are 9, no. They are 9. I want to remind you that they are 9. I said, no, this is just the teacher. And I would be like,
but I know somebody that has 9 children.
I said, like, ma, are you taking...
In this generation.
Ma, are
she
you
just has the
taking
9th one.
Is it that I want to get something, please? Are you taking these children to one compound?
Fruitfulness.
I wanted to be sure if they are going to one compound or maybe separate ways, say to one compound. I was like, in this globalization era, you are packing, no, please. If it is two,
intentional parenting.
Intentional parenting. Even if you have the money. See, it's not about, I've been saying,
provision.
It's not about provision, because you can be providing for me and I'm not feeling you, God. You can't be providing, you can be, when it talks about intentional parenting, we are talking about being there as a parent in the life of your child. But then before I just move to you, Patience, I want to know, how did this affect you, growing up? Because I may have a different shade of effect, okay? Because me, God so knows, if I saw her when I was 15 or 16, maybe it would have been a different case by now. Because the truth is I was so hot. It affected my brain, but don't mind, my brain is now.
Okay, it affects me in my academics. Like, I have this kind of low self-esteem. I feel unworthy. I can't even speak up. Sometimes I was so bullied in school to the extent that I got fed up. I cannot even speak up for myself. I lost my confidence. I was very, 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 very down at that moment. From years passed by, I didn't even work towards on how to develop myself and grow myself. But God helped me. But now I'm very much okay. But those years back, I was even to pray. I can't even pray. My prayer life was 0, and my mom didn't even taught me about how to even pray. We don't even do money division. So it really affected me bad in my academics, my relationship with people. I can't even contribute to anything. I'll just be there, like just a statue, just staying there, just following anybody.
Moving on.
I was just there, nothing to even write about my life. I was just going, as far as I'm just saying the next morning, okay, maybe just go like that. So that's just it.
Okay, well, it is well. So, looking at Ochanya's, yes, I'm back to the Ochanya's issue now. Because on the 28th of April 2022, the justice at the Benue State High Court discharged the uncle. It should be the uncle, right? That's Mr. Andrew Ogboja. On the fact that evidence wasn't sufficient enough. And this is, and I'm forced, I was moved, at least, I wasn't, I'm not sure I'm blind. You guys saw the video that Ochanya was interviewed shortly before she died. Okay, so I wanted to be confirmed that I'm not blind. I saw the video, and just like she said, in cases
there was
like
a video she made before she died.
Yeah, there's a video.
Okay, I haven't
Okay,
seen
yes,
that.
I saw the video.
Yes, there's a video. I think Channel.
She was on uniform.
Yeah, what
Yes.
did she say?
She was talking about,
She was talking about
the
what
whole thing,
happened.
what
Yes,
happened,
the whole
how it
thing.
started.
Yes.
That's where we even got to
On
know that it started by 5, because I don't think there would have been any
talking
move,
about it.
any move
That's
at
evident.
all. I'm sorry, I don't think there would have been any move at all if we did not see a video like
Yes,
that.
as
So
a
it's from the
proof.
video that we even know at what age this actually started,
Oh, no.
and to some the progress and how I think it so moved me when I saw the little girl saying that she was urinating and defecating on us. It's crazy,
She could not even stand.
She could not even
walk.
stand. She could not walk.
Again.
And you see, this is that's what Abati would say, that it's the evidence is always the problem. And this is a video. How do you, in such cases like this, where is the evidence? And a judge discharged this case with, and at least this is just a proof that this actually, happened. So I don't know where the angle you come from, but judiciously to this topic, in situations like this, because I know the Evidence Act is really about the evidence. That there should be
Let's not do the Evidence Act,
Okay.
because there's no how you would understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
So let's kind of make it general. Crime in our climes, that's in this part, is first against the state and not against the individual.
Individual, okay.
So it happens to you, but when we go to court, it is the state
There's the
who...
Awawa.
Yes. It is, you are now a witness to what happened. Okay, now, so crime is convicted on the preponderance of evidence. That is, you see that lady where her eyes are closed. Now that's supposed to be the judge.
Okay.
You drop, the defense drops.
Yeah.
You drop, the defense drops. The judge does not see, does not hear. The judge does not know what happened in society. Yes, Ochanya made a video.
Yes.
It's viral, but the judge does not know. The judge has not heard. The judge has not seen. Now, it is evidence that you bring to court that the judge would, which is weightier,
Than the order.
which supports, rape. These are the things that have to be proved. Was that proved in this particular case? And I'm not saying Ochanya now.
Yeah.
Or let's say robbery. These are the elements. Has that been proved? Now, if that is not proved, even if that robbery took a place in the judge's neighbor's house, that he heard when everything was happening, he cannot decide otherwise.
This is serious.
Preponderance of evidence, the black thing covering the eye. It's not hearing. The thing has covered the ear. It's not seeing. It does not know what is happening in society. It is what you drop on the scale. Does what you have dropped, no matter the plenty things you drop, and it pushes to this side, does it support what is before me? Does it prove that that's all? Nothing more, nothing less. Not what we are doing on social media, not what we said happened. Preponderance of evidence.
Oh.
So can we not even, I would want a society where we don't even have to get to looking for evidence. How do we stay safe? Like you started, how? Can we, as the Bible said, love two rules? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. Gaskia simple, that's all. Akwenge, nothing else. Can you treat another person like you would want to be treated? We've had cases where babies are molested. Why will a sane person do that?
Maybe once he gets orgasm with a child,
So that's the law. The law doesn't decide on what me and you watched this morning before we came here. No, that's not what it decides on. It decides on evidence before it. Has the evidence
been proven against
as the
reasonable
evidence
doubts.
brought by the investigator, who is the investigator? The police.
The police.
Has that evidence, does that evidence, is it enough to convict for that? If it doesn't, the law says allow that person go. That's what the law says.
Hey, okay. So, just before I move back,
You
I
move
would,
from me.
Yes, I wouldn't move from you, but I would love to ask a final because yes, you are a parent.
Yes, I
You talked
am.
about intentional because
Yes, I
they
am.
may not really understand what it means
Yes,
to
I
be
am.
an intentional parent. But then I would love to ask you because I know parents also play a role. The fact that you're not
They-
even
a big role,
you're not
a big role.
you're not even aware that this happened to your child at this point or at any point. I believe your mom. Did you at any point tell your mother? This may be the video she will see. So
She won't say it.
She won't.
She won't see it.
She'll come out.
You have
Okay. So now, to you, being a parent, looking at because I feel more parents had more salt to this injury. Okay. So now, what is your message for the truth? If you were to tell parents about something, what is one thing you would tell to parents about sexual abuse today?
Not just parents now. Protection of children, boys, girls, it's everybody's responsibility. Let's not say the parents alone. Agreed, they come from the home and a greater part of the time. No, now a greater part of the time they're in school.
Yeah.
Yes.
A greater part of the time now, children spend in school. And the school are not even helping us. They pack plenty homework and bring back. So they don't even give us time to relate with the children. We are busy doing homework. So school.
I didn't see that one coming.
I know. I didn't plan to. It just came. Okay, so I'm saying that it's everybody's responsibility.
Right? Beyond just the home.
We're talking before we came in here. We had a very beautiful time.
No,
I wish I was recorded.
Yeah,
that would have made the podcast. We were saying that children these days, you see them very small, very tiny, all going off to school. And they are very tiny. And you're walking along too. They have to cross the road. Why don't you stop and hold them? They're not your children. You don't know them from anywhere. I want to cross you. Can I? I want to help you cross. Why don't you do that? Now, we're not even going sexual now. We should all be vigilant. Whether this person is your child or my child, we should be vigilant. I am a Sunday school teacher in church. And so babies I give to boys too. But there's a way I even send you, take this baby to go and pee. I tag along without your knowing. I peep to see what is going on. So I think we should society is not as it used to be. The man has become depraved. And so we need to be on our toes as everybody. I don't want to put it on parents. You, the teacher, who by past 7 I have dropped the child with and will pick up by 4 o'clock. Did you used to have a child who used to be very bubbly and active? And all of a sudden, children repress memories. A memory just came to mind. I have never... Children repress. There are things they would never say to you, but if you are vigilant, teachers in school, there might be a particular teacher a child doesn't like. Note that and not force the child to like the teacher or to go along with the teacher. If we are vigilant, we will pick up the signs. I would say it is on us as adults, not just the parents now, but from you, the clerics. What do you teach in church? You teach the sanctity of the marriage home, and so women feel that no matter what happens in the home, I must stay put.
Endure.
I must stay put. I'm not saying there's no sanctity. Of course, it is. It should the family. It should be respected, but at the cost of your child, because we even have abuse doesn't come from far. It's always it's in minute cases that you would see that it's an unknown person. It's always very close home. Sometimes the father and the mother will remain there because I'm in Dondodo. If it's even step, that's even worse. So I think the vigilance Everybody, from neighbors to the clerics in church, we need to tailor our sermons to allow people know that there's you can live and still thrive.
So let me just take a general view on this issue. I've seen a comment from someone while this went on, but I would love to read it here. So someone just said here, if the folk no been sweet, the so-called girl Ochanya, why she no report the matter give her family at the first time it happened? She calm down, collect 2 mature dicks for complete 8 years straight, and on a say na innocent girl. He get as the matter be sha. And this is a man. Actually, sadly, I got this from a friend of mine, Faith, and I have to just go through this. And we see that this is a grown-up man that gave this comment of something that happened to a child. And I don't believe, maybe I wouldn't love to say that the person didn't read or has not read or maybe has not seen things with his 2 eyes to know the velocity or the intensity of this issue. But then, I would love to take your general reaction on this particular comment, because this is someone that should protect a girl. And I so pray, God, please, in all you do, may you bless him with a child. It's my prayer.
May she not be molested, Bok.
It's a prayer for me.
Honestly, let me say something about that. That is even really small. We discovered that there's actually a WhatsApp group that has abusers and pedophiles, people
In Nigeria.
and then
Mama,
see what happens. Let me say, for instance, you are in your compound. Face might slap you. And then your little girl came out to come and pee outside. And then the uncle will now make a video. And then post on the group. And then his fellow, members
the brothers
him,
in the spirit.
They'll tell him how to get her. So this one, if you bend down like this, you just use your finger first. People just come and pee outside now. Open everything. If you use your finger first, this is a group. This is like a group. They will just drop. I just finished doing this one.
For real?
For real. The heart of men. When people is desperately wicked, we think, okay,
As in, what Bible was just...
Bible is just talking too much. But they will put it, if they finish doing something, they will make videos. It's thank God it's not in Nigeria.
Okay. Are you sure we don't even have it here?
When they got this WhatsApp group, they saw, media, WhatsApp, videos of, I just did this one, finish. They'll video the girl, video everything. They'll say, nice one. We were just seeing the comments. We were just going. They told us, if you don't have mind, don't see this. I say, I want to see. We were just crying. We just say, well done. You did it well. Well done. Well done. Human beings. So we need to, people are wicked. This earth, people are wicked. It's just for us to pray that God don't bring us.
And when we pray
people.
too, we should watch.
Yes.
Watch.
There are always signs. Now you said this thing. Jesus Christ. There are always signs to this thing. Boys, I was telling us before, outside, before we came in here, that I have male friends. And then 40% of my male friends were molested. To them, they don't even say it anymore. If you bring them, come and talk, they'll say who will listen? Nobody will listen, it's man. Now, why that happens is because originally your boy will fall down. Say, don't tell him sorry. You are a man. Lock up.
Do they still do that now?
This thing is building up. So like I said, if my mother used to tell me, Elder, don't lie. Don't say that about that uncle. Why would it not happen? I'll come and tell my mother. This thing is you build up. Be very intentional, like what she was saying. All of us here. You will see it happens that even in church, they are giving the girl to this uncle carry. The girl, baby, they You say no, follow him. You will cry. Mother will say, help me hold that job. I'm so tired of carrying children. I've seen in my church. I'm tired of carrying children. Carry and go. The baby is crying. Yeah, you say, oh, but she like everybody now. You will now leave little details that we need to pay attention to. And like what she said, this thing is not, it does not just fall on the parents, all of us together. If I notice, me now, if you see how, like yesterday, I was going to get lunch. And then I saw public transport. I saw a man. He came down from the tricycle with a girl. I was just looking at their faces.
You did not follow. You did not follow.
Honestly, it's not like I'm not trying to say, oh God, please let it not be a problem. Let me not start suspecting everybody. Because I was looking at the face. This man is dark. This guy is fair. Let me look at the nose. Honestly, let me look at the eyes. And then let me see how he's dragging the girl. I noted it. I said he was not holding the girl here. He was holding her here. And I'm like,
should I follow?
Why is he holding her like that? If
You
it's your
follow
daughter,
that man.
You hold the daughter like this. Even one time I went to this thing to eat. Some girls came and were taking pictures with a man. I had to look. I videoed it. I was looking at the girl. When she now entered the toilet to go and now me and Savannah say, oh, excuse me, let me go and pee. Even though some of these girls, they will insult you. They'll tell you, I don't
mind
do that.
Your business.
Like, mind your business. I just went inside the restroom. I said, how are you? I'm fine, you're so fine. Is that your uncle, your daddy? I love the way you're relating with your daddy. He said, no, that's not my uncle, that's my boyfriend. And this is somebody that is old. And I'm like, are you serious? And that's your boyfriend. Oh, okay.
Atasa.
People came outside to does your mommy know that you are? So no, we just came out to just chill with my friends and everything. And I'm like,
Gen Z.
No,
Clock it.
And I started talking to her small. But then she was dismissive.
So you will go your way.
As long as I've shall talk. Even though don't listen, let me shall talk. So
satisfy your conscience.
This thing. Let's so that if anything, if I see on social media that something, I'll say, look at the video I made. I made a video. They were crossing. I made even the keke that they entered. I made a video, zoom it in, so that I'll say they entered this keke at this time. I noted it, wrote the time down. So that if I see the picture tomorrow, I'll say, look at what I do. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? I say I spoke to her. I made video. You see me on phone. I don't like this bam video I've started. I made video, my record is very easy of me talking to her. Just in case. I say, okay, what did you do?
Evidence
I will not say I spoke to her.
As a concerned sister.
So she does not have to be my sister. I'm very intentional. And again, this thing is not only about girls. Girls even tried small to speak. Boys, you teach them how to shut up. You not say anything. And they molest you, but your thing is standing. How did he stand when they
how did he have to stand?
How did he stand? And then the boy cannot say anything again. So please, let's just be safe spaces. Let's look out for other people. Currently, I have a group. Currently, we are just doing it for 1 week. Where we say, enough of this justice. We need to, as long as nobody wants to use their ear and hear prayer, we shall know that God has power. And then we shall know that He can do something, because the rate at which it has increased this 2025.
He's here and we are here.
Everybody just abuse. I say we have to fast and pray. We are doing 1 week. If you like, say it's not work, and let it be that after we finish talking, we actually went back to still pray about it. And right now, what's the time? 12. We have watches 12, 3, 6. People are praying. Even though you think it would not work, we shall have faith that we don't want to hear that somebody was caught. We want to hear that as he was about to, they caught him. We don't want to hear as he has finished. We want to hear as he was about to. This thing not happen. So let's be very intentional. Let's not just come and speak. Let's be very, very intentional.
Okay, before I get to barrister, I'm patient. Is one thing I would love you to leave for first the victims and parents out there, if you were to say something.
Okay. To the parents, I will really advise that they should really watch out for their children. Not just providing, but your attention, your protection means a lot, goes a long way. And always have time for your children, like open communication. You'll be like, there's some place that when your child comes back from school, you'll be like, try to ask him, how are you? How was your day? All this kind of stuff. Create communication, like you guys should communicate. Ask him or her questions. Get to know him. Let it be that anything that happens to your child, that you are going to be the first person
To know.
to know, or for the first person that your child is going to come to. So as for the victim, some of them might want to take revenge. Some people might be going through a lot, like mentally break down. So I really advise, revenge is not the
The answer.
solution. Yes, it's not the solution. There's sometimes that you can just do revenge, get revenge back, but will that revenge heal you, or will it still prolong the persistent hurt?
Yes.
So revenge is not really the answer. And I also advise for the person to go for like therapies or support group to get healed. And I also ask God too, because is this year that I got my own healing, because I've been through a lot. It's even affected. Sometimes I will just try to like pray. The mindset and everything will just pop in,
Flashback.
and I will just disconnect myself. So God has really helped me. So I will just advise them to just put it in prayer too and ask God to help
Mama.
them.
Well, I was actually, I promised myself that I would not be emotional on set, but could not help because it's just beyond me. So I would love you to give a word lastly to the viewers out there, just before we call it a wrap, because surprisingly, I just got to realize that because someone actually asked me, a friend of mine messaged me this morning, and I think this Ochanya's incident came up from a popular TikToker. Yes. I heard the TikToker brought up this, and so she even created a group where people will contribute money, and so people were like, boys, majorly men, we are attacking now. Why would you create a group for donation? Why would you call for
What was
donation?
the donation for?
Like, is it money to support the case or Chanya's case at least? Since the family could not, So why would you create, a group or funding group for that purpose? So justice should come out very, very free. But then it's glad that something is happening in Akwa Ibom, and
Yes, it is.
Yes, because when I spoke with Barry, just like I told her, we are working on an initiative because definitely it can't happen in my time. So we need to work with forces. I think I reached out to 2 psychotherapists. So we want to build a community where the truth is they may not, like you as a lawyer, a child may not really approach you easily. How would that auntie feel towards me? So now with faces like this, many through our own area of influence, they may get to share things openly with us. Then we connect with you and see how we can make the society a better place. So that is what we're actually working on. And the lawyer, Barrister Enebong, told me, see, I need to connect you to FIDA, because that is the wing that will push this for you. We don't really have males,
No, we have a male
advocate. So we don't really have much of the male lawyers that
the
are
lawyers.
really,
No, there are.
So yes.
I spoke with one before coming here. I said, please tell me the exact name of this CEO, so that when I go, I know what I'm saying. So
yes,
there are. It's just that we don't know.
I'm happy that in my state something like this is happening. I don't know if this is also cut across tentacles of other states. Yeah, I will be so glad if we have it in other places. But then to you, what is one thing you will leave out today? Your last message to the public. Medically, the victim, yes, because that's really our area of concern. The parents, and you've actually covered, but a lot, just to call it a wrap.
I would say that silence aids the perpetrator. So we should speak up. We should speak out. The government has made provision for these things to be taken care of in the law, in systems like the departments I have spoken about.
Yeah.
Good-spirited persons have come together to say we will fight for this cause, like he's talking about. Then to parents and generally let's say society, that we should replace fear with courage. You talked about safe spaces. That's what I picked from you, safe spaces. If we all make ourselves a safe space, communication will be easier. She spoke about communication. So if we are all safe spaces, communication will be easier. Will you hear out that child? Allow your child speak to you. Talk to them like they have understanding. Sometimes we talk down on children. Speak with them. Hear them out. There's nothing too minute to, oh, you're always, I think after this Ochanya issue arose, I saw a video where a child kept running to the mother. And when she was, Mama, leave, Mama, the mother didn't even allow. Then after a while, we saw her in a pool of blood. And by the time the mother picked up, and it was just graphics to portray the. So I think we need to also allow for ease of communication. Replace fear with courage. Tell the child that there's no secret with mommy. You can tell me anything. And maybe the way we punish children too or reprimand them too causes this fear. Because sometimes they wonder, oh, if I tell my mom, will she feel like I'm burdening her?
Yeah.
You already know children are children. We should allow children be children. We shouldn't burden them with the adulting.
Yeah.
You said you were thinking, oh, mommy goes to work, does this and does that. It's still from how you have related as a family. So can we allow children be children? Allow them speak up. Allow them feel free enough with you to say anything and everything with you.
Okay.
That's it. Safe spaces, communication.
Okay.
Speak up.
Yes, the issue of sexual assault and abuse, it's not gender specific. It can happen to you at any place, at any time.
At any age.
At any age. The boys, we are not in different WhatsApp group from ladies, so I don't discover now say we're on the same page. So if it has happened to you, it is a time for you to know that you are not alone. We are with you. And if you need help, this is the safe space. We talked about parents not trying to be far away from the children. It has been a time that would actually stand a test of time if indeed you take it intentional. As a parent, please try to replace fear with courage. And as a person listening to this, you are not weak. It is only an encounter that with help, definitely with help, you will get over it with time. And please, as a victim, it will be so bad if you take up revenge as a cause. Why not seek healing? We have therapeutic measures to go around it. And as a citizen, don't take laws into your hands. Why not consult a legal practitioner to take you down the aisle of getting justice? Uproot the Issue podcast is always the fountain for resolving societal issues. I am so glad anytime, any day. It is a calling for me. And just like pastors, I can't leave the pulpit if solution is not offered. Ekemine is my name. Until next episode, please stay safe. Remember, communication only matters if we make the society a safe space. Bye-bye from South Nigeria.